Hello and welcome back to Poppy Crochet Knit and Loom. Today I want to teach you guys how to make a pencil crochet fingerless glove. If you saw the picture earlier, you would see where I made one fingerless glove look like a pencil and the other look like paper to give it, like, you know, that school look. But today I'm going to show you how I made the pencil fingerless glove. And if you remember, it's pink. Your colors you're going to need are pink, gray, and it may be hard for you to see, but this is like a gold, I call it a gold yellow or gold color. It's like a cheaper brand I got from Walmart. It's actually, let's see, MAINSTAYS. It's a basic yarn. This is like I call it like a generic brand from Walmart. Actually, it's good. I like it. You know, it's let's see if I turn off a light, you'll be able to see that color a little bit. Yeah, you can see it just a little bit, but it's a very pretty color. Okay, and you also need black, so you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors, and so I have that here. And what I'm using also is part of my scrap yarn project. I had some pink, I had a ball of gray, but I had like a big skein of this color right here, the gold, sitting around. You're going to need a pair of scissors, an eye crochet hook, and a tapestry needle. And the first thing you're going to do, it's going to be an adult size, so you need to measure the size that's for you. For me, it took 26 chains around my wrist. I'm a big girl, so, you know, hey, it goes that for me. But for you, you may need 20. It all depends on the size of your hand, so you have to measure that yourself. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my pink here, and we're going to chain 26. Because I've made one glove and I'm going to make my other glove to go with it. So I'm going to take my pink yarn, make my slip knot, and I'm going to chain 26. It's just a simple fingerless glove. The stitch I'm going to use is a half double crochet throughout the entire project. So my chain 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right. I'm going to stretch out my chain and try not to twist it and connect it to our first chain that we made. I'm going to wrap my yarn around and I'm going to pull through that first chain and the chain that's on the hook, just like that. Okay, you see that? I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to wrap my yarn around and I'm going to do a crochet, excuse me, a half double crochet right in that same chain where I made my chain 1. So I'm going to go in. Maybe a little hard at first. Oh, I like going up under this chain right here, but this is okay. All right, and then wrap yarn around and you pull through. Okay, wrap yarn around, go through that next one, pull through, wrap yarn around, Go through your next chain. You're going through that top loop. I always like to go through the top loop, but some people like to go through the bottom. It's your choice, top or bottom. That's your choice. I pull through. There's 3 on my hoop, on my hook. Wrap yarn around. Pull through all 3. Wrap yarn around. I'll go through this chain right here. Pull through. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. Wrap yarn around. Pull through all 3. Wrap yarn around, go through your next chain, pull it through, wrap yarn around, pull through all 3. And what you're going to do, you're going to continue this all the way around, okay, until you get to your last chain, okay? You can watch me, or you can just turn this off and keep going. I mean, yeah, and keep going, and then turn it back on, or pause it, or whatever you want to do, and come back for our next one. Oh, and also keep count as you go. That way you don't mess up, and you know you always have 26 chains. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit closer. There we go. I'm going slow because if you're a beginner, I really want you to see exactly what I'm doing, and I just don't want to go too fast that you don't catch it. Okay, so I want to count it to make sure I have 26, okay? So you count, and I'm going to count too. So let me pull this out first. So let's see. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Good. So I have my 26. Okay. So it's up to you how you want to connect your yarn. Now you can do this right here. Put the yarn through, pull that through, slip stitch, and then you can cut right there. And then add in your gray, or you can just some people like to do this. you're going to go through pull that yarn through, go through again, get that gray, and then pull that gray through to both of them, and then a chain one. I don't like that. Well, no, I don't think I like that. No, I don't like that. Okay. Or I didn't do it right. Probably didn't do it right. Let's see. I think I did it wrong. All right, let's do this one. Then you have to pull. Pull that gray. Let's flip it over, guys. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not doing it right. If you know how to do it by adding in it, you can. I'm just going to do this part. I'm just going to take it, slip stitch, like that, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut a piece off. I'm just going to pull it through. Make 2 knots, kind of like, and then I like to pull down and secure it. Now, when you were crocheting, it was on this side, but flip it on the opposite side. And then next, what you're going to do is take your gray. You can make a slip knot. You can go in that same area right here if you want to. And it's up to you whichever area you want to go, here or here, but I think I'm going to go right here and do a slip knot, slip stitch, I'm sorry. Slip stitch. I'm going to chain 1, wrap my yarn around. I'm going to work my empty pieces. I'm trying to stay in focus, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm not. I'm going to try to work my pieces in as I go. So I'm wrap my yarn around. I'm going to go back into that chain I just made. Pull my yarn through, 3 on the chain, and pull through all 3. Okay. Wrap my yarn around. Go through the next stitch. Pull through. Have 3. And go right on. You don't have to stay and watch me. You can just pause it or fast forward to the next step, okay? And all we're going to do is 1 round of gray. You go ahead on and finish it, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, guys, I'm finished. I'm at the last of my gray chain, and I'm going to slip stitch to my first double crochet, and I'm going to pull through. Now we're going to change yarn color again. I'm not worried about, like, you know, the scragglers right here. I'll work that in at the end. That's what we use the tapestry needle for. I'm not even worried about it right now. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to cut my yarn. Wrap yarn around. I'm going to pull it through. I like to pull it through 2 times to make sure it's secure. And then once I do that, I like to take it, tighten it, and pull down. Just pull it down like that. You know, everyone have their own little technique what they like to use. Don't worry about that. That's fine. It looks great. Don't worry about it. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your gold or your mustard yellow or whatever they want to call it. you're going to make another slip knot. You can work that straggler in, and what you're going to do is go through and do the chain. I pull through like that, and then I'm gonna chain one. Okay, so I'm gonna work both stragglers in as I go. So I'm gonna wrap my yarn around, go through that same chain, pull through, wrap my yarn around, pull through, and I'm working in my stragglers at the same time. Don't worry about it doing a little peekaboo, it's okay. I like to keep crocheting and work and correct all my stuff at the end and clean it up and make it look neat. I don't too much worry about it while I'm crocheting. Some people like to clean up as they go. I'm not one of those. I may do it every blue moon, but not right now. Not for me. I feel when it's your project, you do what you feel you like to do. Okay, guys, I'll meet you back at the beginning chain. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. I'm back to my last chain here, and I'm gonna slip stitch into the first one. Now, what we have to do is we have to make. Hold on a second. Let me. That yellow, I don't want to pull it, tighten it a little bit. Oh, that'll look a little better. And so what you're going to do is you're going to chain one, and you're going to go back in this one again, that same one, pull yarn through, 3 on your hook, pull through all 3. You're going to do this, let's see how many times. Let me count. I'll show you. Let's look at the one I've already made. So to reach up to my thumb area, I had to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. I had to do 7 rows, and that's when I started to do create the area for my thumb. So once you've gotten 7 rows, then come back, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, I've made it to my 7th row, as you can see. Now we're getting ready to make the open area for the thumb. So what I did was, I've already, I'm at my beginning chain. I chain 1, I'm wrapping my yarn around, I'm going back into this area here, this chain here, wrap my yarn around, I'm going to pull through. I'm going to go all the way around until I reach the last 5 hooks. I'm sorry, last 5 chains. Okay? Keep going all the way around until you reach your last 5 stitches. We'll put it like that. Okay, guys, I've done my 7th row, so now I'm working on my 8th row, and this is where I'm going to add my thumb area. So I've already started. I did my slip stitch, I've chained 1, and I began working on my 8th row. And what I'm going to do is go all the way around until I reach the last 5 stitches until I get round here on this side, and I'm going to reach, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once I've crocheted from here all the way around to here, I'm going to stop. And you do the same, and I'll meet you back again. Now, as you can see, I stopped at my 5th stitch, the last 5 stitches. So it should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to slip stitch at this beginning chain. Okay, chain 1. Okay, and I'm going to go back into that chain again, or that stitch, and do a half double crochet in that one. Okay, and we're going to go all the way around until we get here, and then I'm going to show you what to do from there. Okay. Okay, we're back to that area. So now what I want you to do is I want you to put 5 double crochets just like this over this chain here. So you wrap your yarn around, go around that chain, and just pull through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5, and that created the thumb area. Okay, all right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch, okay, and I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to go through that first one here. Make sure, guys, you're counting that you have 26 also. Sometime you can add a little more. If so, I can show you how to mess that up. But go all the way around and meet me back here, and I'll tell you what you're going to do from there. Okay? I stopped at my 22nd chain. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to crochet into these double crochet, half double crochet stitches, and then I'm going to connect here at the top. So that's 22. Hold on, guys. 23. 24. 25, 26, and then I'm just going to connect here at the beginning chain, the slip stitch, chain 1, and what we need to do, guys, is to, let me zoom back out a little bit, and what we need to do is to make one more round of this color. You can see it. So let's see. Yeah, we have one more round of yellow we have to do, and then we're gonna add the black. So you guys go ahead and make your one more round of the yellow, and we'll come back and we'll do the black yarn. We'll add the black yarn. I've finished my last half double crochet row, so you should have like 2 rows of pink, 1 row of gray, and 11 rows of the yellow, in which on the wrapper right here it says the color is gold. Oh, here it is right here. So that is gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my yarn. And like I do, I pull through. Don't worry about that one. I'm just going to pull through that one. Okay. Next, we're going to add on the black yarn. I have a little tangle in my black. Okay. Let me move this out the way and move my pink out the way. Finish with all that. Okay. So, I'll do a slip knot. Not a slip knot, sorry. Yes, a slip knot. Oh, gosh. It's been a long day, guys. Alright, so I'm going to go into the chain right here. Pull through. Pull through that one. I'm going to chain 1. Tighten it a little bit. And remember, you can work your stragglers then as you crochet. Alright, so I'm going to wrap my yarn around, and I'm going to go back through this chain again. And there's 3 on the hook. I'm going to pull through all 3 as I work my stragglers in. Go through my next chain. Do the same thing. We need to make 2 rows of black. I will see you once I finish my 2 rows. I've reached my end. I know it's hard to see with black. The hardest color to ever crochet with, even if you have light shining on it, is the color black. But anyway, I've reached my end, and I'm going to slip stitch in my beginning chain. Pull. Try it again. Pull through. Okay. And then I'm going to wrap my yarn and pull through that, and I'm going to pull through again, and then I'm going to cut it off and pull through and pull down again like I like it. Now from here I will start cleaning up my project. So what I'll do is, I don't need my hook anymore or my scissors, so now it's time for the tapestry needle and the yarn. Not the yarn, I'm sorry, tapestry needle and scissors. So what I'll do, flip it inside out. So this part right here, this straggler here, I take my yarn. I'll show you also what I use. I've been using for years. I mean, it is really a great helper with keeping your yarn in place and staying sealed for a long time. But anyway, I'm going to try to work my yarn in here and work it in my chains in here. Just try to hide them. All right. Then I'm going to cut it. Now, I use this permanent adhesive glue. You can get it from Walmart. FABRI TAC. I use this right here. This is so good. Sometimes when I don't feel like sewing things in, it's like I will just use this to seal it. All you need is just a little bit on it. Okay. take these stragglers, and what I do is put a little glue right there. You just need just a little bit here. Okay, and all I'm going to do is okay. See anything else? Oh yeah, here we go. Right here. And if you ever get this stuff, guys, like on your project, you know, oh, I done messed it up. Oh, it look awful. Use fingernail polish remover, and it will clear it off of your project, so it'll look nice. It's so hard to see. Area. Okay. That's fine because, alright, flip it back. Oh, I have one more. Just gonna just cut that off. Don't worry about that. So let's see how they both look when I put them on. Cute, huh? Can't wait to see your project. If you do make these, post them and let me see, or attach my name on my Facebook page. It's Terrio Norris, TerrioNorris on Facebook. Alright, talk to you soon. Hey, don't forget to subscribe or throw me an email or send a message. I love chatting with people. Bye.